more. Okay, so right on the way down. And then where do you go after that? Bring them here. Okay, bring them here. We're going to start in here. What we're going to do first.
If we need to take them to the bathroom.
So what do you think is going to want you to happen before you walk in the kitchen? Hair tie. Gum spout out.
No gum.
No gum. What else? Wash your hands. Yeah. What about all your stuff?
In the other room.
Out there. Okay, so it's like doing a food lab. Okay? We don't need all your extra things out here. If you don't have anything in your file folder by the end of this class for preschool, leave it out there because we're going to be really tight. As children come, we're going to double up. How many of you planning to bring a child? Raise it up high.
Hey, raise your hand.
1, 2, count. Even if a maybe. Even a maybe. Okay, that's about right. Usually about 20 kids, 16 to 20-ish, give or take. Okay, so we're gonna like 1.5 this class, and because of that, I want all your stuff out there. Okay. And then as you guys do things, what you're going to do is you're going to do the pizza first, have your hands washed, all that. The children that come, I'll have aprons out there for them, okay, and a little chef hat if they want it or not, it's up to them. Kind of like the ones that we did when you guys were in 7th grade, I don't know if you remember, but they'll be out in the entryway. Anything they use, we're going to wash, okay? So I don't want them bad. Just put them in the washing machine, okay? And then for you guys, you need to remember to grab your aprons too, okay? So that's the first thing we're going to do. I'll remind you on Friday, but I do not like it having little children around and having ovens opening. So when we're done with the pizza, you guys will move into the cafeteria, do your lesson plan out there, unless you need to come back for toast start or anything that you plan dealing with food. Food things happen in here, everything else happens out there. Does that make sense? Okay. Just kind of like, so I can discuss this right now. Anybody doing a necklace, dealing with food, by chance? Okay, if your group's doing that, then you'll come back here to do that, not out there, okay? So anything food thing happens here at your stations, wherever your group is at. Does that make sense? Okay. Toast starter, generally we'll have them like in these stations. So as you come back, if somebody's in your station because you're doing a toast start thing, just work around it, okay? Go to another group. Don't kick them off if they're in the middle of something. Just go to another table, okay? And then that way that'll work out. We will also have our snack in here, and then that will be the end. We're done. So a lot of what you're doing is going to be out in the cafeteria. We'll take pictures. We'll watch you as best as we can. We'll have the snack in here, okay? There will also be a salad bar for you to choose for your pizza, as well as for a salad if you want to eat a salad that day. So you should get a pretty good snack that day. Some of you might even call it lunch. Good morning snack. Okay? Do you have any questions about preschool procedures? Any of that? Okay, as far as permission goes, you need to have your permission slip in the tray. The last thing you do is give it to me because I will lose it, okay? So put it in the tray by Friday, and you guys will get those extra credit points for bringing a child, okay? All right, questions? No questions? Okay, if there aren't any questions, I'm going to give you time to prepare as a table or as a team. What you will do today is you will rehearse for each other, okay? Table 1, Well, you're all mixed up, so I'll tell you the table numbers later. But basically, you're going to go through your preschool plan with another group, and they will critique you. I'm going to give you a little half sheet, and you will write down a critique about that group, and then you'll switch. The other group will critique, or the other group will do their preschool for you. They're going to run through stories, songs, you're going to run through all of it as much as you can today. You're going to switch off and give each other feedback on how you can improve your preschool so that come Friday you guys are ultimately prepared. Okay? Yeah. Okay, no. That one you'll just say, thank you. When you get to a point where you're going to be using food, then you'll just tell the other group what you're going to be doing, okay? Maybe explain it a little bit, especially if they're not doing a similar activity. They may not have an idea, so they might want to know what it's about. And then go on to the next one. If you have time, you could play your game. It's a good idea to practice through it, even though you guys aren't little kids. It just gives a great drive, okay? All right, and then you also find out just how well you know your stories and just how well you know your songs when you can perform it for your kids, okay? All right, and then I would also highly recommend that you don't just perform it for them, but you get them involved like you would a little child, because it would be a great practice because that's what you're going to do, okay? All right, any questions about rehearsal? Okay, I think I'll give you, 15 minutes to do any last-minute cutting, coloring, whatever else you still need to do. And team leaders, I need to talk to you one more final time. But before you move, freeze. I want to thank all the parents who came last night. I got to see several parents, and I was really grateful. I had a great blast talking to all your parents. And it was awesome. It's always good to touch base. I get to see yours every day. So
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, we are totally in check. Man, I wish every kid could have that. Wouldn't that be fun?
No.
You are blessed. All right, any questions? Okay, please tell your parents I said thank you. Okay? All right, let's move it up.